Hello, welcome back to Book Nerd TV. Today I'm going to talk about 3 new books that I just got in the mail. But before I do that, I know it's been a while since I've put anything on the channel, and sometimes you're in the mood to produce things and to shoot and to edit and to do all of those things to put up new content, and sometimes you're not. And so I've been in the land of not, but that's okay because sometimes it's just not there. And rather than try to force myself to do anything, I decided I'll just sort of just go with it. And then when I felt like doing something, I would do something. Consequently, you're going to see this video before you see the one I actually shot 2 weeks ago. It's a summer book haul, and I will go ahead and post that. Well, after I finally edit it completely, I'll go ahead and put that up after this one. But I at least wanted to put something on the channel now that the energy and the mood is back, and I feel like putting something up, and I've got a couple of things to be excited about. First up, tomorrow is August 15th, and that is the day that the How Long Till Black Future Month book club has a live stream. It's going to be shown on Erica's channel at the Broken Spine. The live event starts at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, 12 o'clock Central Standard Time, which is my time zone. And if you are interested in a discussion of the book, the short story compilation, How Long Till Black Future Month by N.K. Jemisin, please feel free to join us. Again, the live stream is going to be on Erica's channel, The Broken Spine, 1 o'clock Central Time. 1 o'clock Eastern Time, 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. Today I have a mini haul. It's 3 backlist books. The first of which I bought because, one, I'd been meaning to buy the book for a long time, but 2, since Kamala Harris was just named as the VP for the Biden campaign for president, I thought no better time than now to get this book by this amazing woman, Shirley Chisholm, Unbought and Unbossed. This is a memoir of Miss Shirley Chisholm's political career. Of course, you may recall that in addition to being a congressperson, Chisholm also ran for president, not vice president. She ran for president back in the early 70s. And she just had such an amazing life and career, and I thought that it was finally high time for me to get this book and to find out more about this remarkable woman and her remarkable life. So that is Shirley Chisholm, Unbought and Unbossed. Next up is Lovecraft Country by Matt Ruff. We know that Jordan Peele is the producer and/or director for the series that is coming on HBO. I think it's HBO. That from the few advertisements that I've seen or caught part of, 1 looks really good. It looks very interesting. And 2 looks very, very scary. So 3, I don't know that I'm going to be watching it, certainly. I don't think so. I might watch it. Okay, I'm probably really not going to watch it. I'm probably not. I'm a big scaredy cat, so there's that. However, I thought, well, I might have better luck if I read the book. It's still a horror book, so I'm still not sure. I'm going to read the book. I may only read it in the daytime because I'm a big scaredy cat. When it comes to horror, the horror genre is not my genre. There are reasons why I don't read it. I blame Stephen King a lot. But I thought that since Lovecraft Country is going to be a thing, that it might be a really good idea, especially since Black Future Month Book Club, I believe we're going to read this book and talk about it at some point in one of our live streams. I may be slightly incorrect about that, but I feel like that's something that we discussed. So anyway, Lovecraft Country, Matt Ruff. I don't know. Just only in the daytime, before noon. If I can read it before noon, I'll probably be fine. Last book in the mini haul is actually something that I have listened to via Audible. And this was the book, I know it took me every bit of 6 or 7 months to listen to. Actually longer than that. It probably took me more like 10 months or up to a year, I think, because I've started, stop it. Again, this is the incredible, incredible history of African Americans and the medical profession in this country. It is a tortured history, and I mean that literally, and it was just very hard to read this book, especially with the onset of the pandemic. And I was thankfully finished with the book by the time the protests started for Black Lives Matter. It was already hard enough to read without the immediacy of the protests in the streets. So I'm glad that I read the book. I will absolutely read other books by Miss Harriet Washington. One, I think she's a fantastic writer. Two, just if it was hard for me to read, I can only imagine what it must have been like for her to research and then have to write, and then to write coherently and convey the horror and convey the suffering and convey the injustices, and still manage to write something that is gripping and informative and intense. And I don't say any of these things to sway you to not read the book. I absolutely believe that you can and should read the book. It is worth the work, again, to understand how we as a country got to where we are in so many ways. The things that are happening now and continue to happen now have a history. The present has a past. And this book, Medical Apartheid by Harriet Washington, discusses some of that past. So these are the 3 books of my mini haul for the middle of August 2020. I am going to post the summer book haul video that I shot 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. I've just got to finish the edit on it and get it up on the channel, because as I say in the video, there is a national chain bookstore. The local location is going to be closing here, and so they've got this amazing book sale going on, 30 to 70% off. It may be more at this point because it's been going on for probably about a month or so. So I would not be surprised to see an end of summer book haul, because I've gone over there and bought 20 or 30, maybe not 20 or 30 books, but a significant number of books. It may happen. It may very well happen. So don't be surprised if you see yet another book haul on the channel. But hopefully this is the way I can walk myself back into putting up content on a more regular basis. For those of you who continue to look at my past videos, thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate you so much. That is just, it's wonderful to see that. It's wonderful to know that the content is something that people still want to look at, even when I'm not putting out very new content. It is, however, my intent to get back in the habit of putting up content. Now, you know, I only did it like once a week, so it may never be 2 or 3 times a week like some people manage to do. I admire them. Your girl didn't have it in her, but at least once a week. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I'm going to put these books down because while they're not particularly heavy, holding my arm up like that for a long time is just a little tiring and annoying. It is my desire to be more consistent on the channel and bring more reviews / discussions about books I've read. I know that I've got 2 that I've got to get my thoughts together on with regard to the Attica Locke Highway 59 series. So look for that. I think that should be the very next book review, book discussion that I do. And then we will go on from there. Again, thank you so much for hanging in there with me, for looking at some of the older videos, and just for being patient. I will see you all in the next video. And yes, there will be a next video. Bye-bye.